to the Dank Swamp Rebellion, you heard me?
On principle, I never say anything that another person is obviously trying to get me to say. My first wedding ceremony took 2 hours because after the priest said, "Repeat after me," I fell silent.
Welcome back to the Dank Swamp Rebellion. We are here. We are here. We are here. Today we have exciting news for all you cool kumquats and kittens. And we have Tyler here.
What happened? Why'd you sound like a robot just now?
I don't know. I was watching.
You were feeling it?
I watched Grandma's Boy earlier, and that guy on there, and I was like, "Suck my dick, bitch," or whatever.
You know what? That confirms the theory. You do sleep in a race car bed, and it just makes perfect fucking sense.
And I do have my thumb in a turtle's ass.
Oh,
why the hell do you have your thumb in a turtle's ass?
You fucking love that turtle.
It asked for it.
It asked for it.
But we also have Phil here. What's going on, Belligerent Phil?
We got some fresh fucking meat in the studio with us today.
Your meat's fresh. Your face looks fresh.
Oh god, it's like baby face fresh.
It's kind of weird,
amazing.
man.
It
Prickly
is.
as fuck. It's like a, you know,
A kiwi.
yeah, kiwi fruit. There we
You
go.
look like if Hansel from Hansel and Gretel just got molested by a truck driver.
So basically, any upcoming Jonah Hill movie, if you're still fat.
True.
Exactly.
Same shit.
OG Jonah.
OG Jim.
And the whale.
We have our good partner in here, Alex Smith. Give our people a shout out, Alex. What's up, man?
Dude, I nut and my meat goes soft.
Sounds like a personal problem, but good to have you on the show nonetheless.
Well, you know what? At least
What's your recharge time, though? That's what you got to remember.
You keep it real. And that's what it's about.
20 minutes.
Oh, those are rookie numbers. You gotta get that shit up like a pit crew at NASCAR, son.
Does it have wireless charging?
Or 5G.
Only in Dallas, Texas.
So there we go. Okay. Shout out to our Texas peeps. What up?
He's like, I'm on that HEB grid.
Ah, nice.
But yeah, so we got some really cool shit coming up, guys. I'm super excited. One of my favorite shows just spoiled itself. And it spoiled itself deep in its diaper, and it's Dancing with the Stars. Y'all like Dancing with the Stars?
Fuck yes.
Is that the one with Marky Mark?
It is.
Yeah.
And he shoots that can on the top of that mountain from a long range.
From his ass.
Yeah.
Dude, he got some distance.
How did he think he got that good?
Practice.
The military.
Trust me.
Our tax dollars.
I paid for
Yeah,
it.
we paid for
I
it.
paid for that skill.
I made you awesome.
like New Kids on the Block album release party. I don't know.
So wait, Dancing with the Stars. That's that's no, dude. That's Saved by the Bell, right?
Close. Yeah, Screech hasn't been on that yet, I don't think. But yeah, they revealed who's going to be on the next season of Dancing with the Stars. I was kind of hyped when I heard this because I really thought this dude was dead. But Nelly. Remember Nelly from the 90s?
Dude, he isn't that fucker that had the Band-Aid across his cheek for no god-odd reason?
Nah, dude, he had the diaper on his head.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
okay.
and he like sung like a girl.
Exactly. And they said the rapper Nelly. I don't remember him rapping. I thought it was R&B.
No,
But anyway,
Nelly Furtado?
close.
Oh.
They look about the same.
Oh, okay.
But it should be called Dancing with the Has-Beens or the Never Was because
Yeah.
he's a has-been. And then they announced that the next person in line, you're never going to believe this,
Who?
Carol Baskin.
No, shut the fuck up.
She's making a real
God
appearance.
damn it.
She's actually a contestant on
God.
Dancing with the Stars.
She's been practicing her routine for a while.
And they said that the first dance she's going to do is to hear Kitty Kitty. She's going to do a line dance.
Oh my god, if she does that, I hope she. Oh my god.
bitch!
Well, good for her. You think they're gonna dance with Nelly? Because that's the one that's like, batter up, and I'm the first to swing.
That's
Air
not
Force
the,
Ones.
Who's the remix to
That's-
Mission is hot and fresh out the kitchen again?
No,
I don't know.
No, dude, that's
not it.
R. Kelly.
Same thing.
I'm gonna piss
pisses
on
on
you.
the
They
girls, it's fine.
They both peed on 13-year-old
So do you
girls.
think the white people set up R. Kelly?
You know, you need to check your white privilege, man. What the fuck?
The
all
general
right?
white people
Like general public?
Like off-white.
are the people like Larry Flint, like versus R. Kelly.
The people like Larry Flint versus R. Kelly.
I wish it was called that. The people like Larry Flint versus R. Kelly.
Sounds like a Netflix series.
Can you imagine how much
I
it
would
would have
watch
taken
that.
to superimpose that video of him fucking that 13-year-old girl?
Not hard at all. You just Photoshop his face over and just track it and you're done.
I'm just saying.
Like, it can be a stunt cock. It can be like a white guy on... Like, it could be a white body with R. Kelly's face or some shit. It won't matter. He still did it.
Feels like you can do anything with color correction.
Facts.
You need to check that shit at the door because them deep fakes are real. I seen Bill Clinton fucking Bill Clinton once. And,
Shit, man.
There's a reason why he served 2 terms in office, son.
He
I
did
thought that
always
was Hillary.
say. He did say that. He said whenever he was fucking Hillary in missionary position, it was like looking in his own eyes.
He was probably looking at all the children he has in his room.
Oh.
Damn, man.
You're a fan of Epstein, aren't you?
Not at all.
No?
Well,
No.
let me ask you this. You think he is responsible for shutting down Toys R Us?
I have no clue.
He bought him out.
He bought him out and shut him down.
That's where
Let me go on record and say Gregory the giraffe.
Jeffrey.
It's Jeffrey.
It's Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Oh wow.
Yes.
That's Joffrey.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey the
The
giraffe.
giraffe Epstein.
Yeah. Oh, see?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Breaking
Lord.
breaking news, folks.
Down the rabbit hole we go. I would not pay $14 for a fill on Wayfair.
Dude, my grandma legitimately bought a chest from Wayfair and she got it in today.
And what was in it?
What was her gender?
What was
A
in
Thai
it?
lady
Dude,
boy?
I asked her, I was like, is there a child? Did it come with a child? And she was like, no.
Did you check all the drawers?
I haven't checked yet.
Did you knock around for any hollow
She didn't
areas?
And my
right
friend
thing.
bought a rug and I asked him if he had a child. He said no.
Was it a chest of drawers? Was it a
mirror?
A Davenport? Have you heard that word in a while?
Not at all.
Or a duvet?
Duvet.
Some deep cuts on furniture, people. I got my prostate examined.
So yeah,
Last
that's
week,
the
huh?
world we live in. We got COVID, zombies, murder hornets, and Carol Baskin on Dancing with the Stars.
Fucking it. Like,
Then you got 17-year-olds in the middle of Kenosha letting off rifles.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck that kid.
really though, he got what he fucking deserved.
that was
The thing
self-defense.
is this. Self-defense my ass. You shouldn't be out there.
Yeah.
You shouldn't fucking be out there. Who's this kid? Like, he looked like a prick.
Dude, he's not even from Kenosha. He literally drove over into that county and did that.
You know what's more fascinating? I want to get into the mind of a person who sides with him and why. Not because they're fucking retarded. I want to. I
But they're
legit
probably
want to
fucking
know.
retarded.
I legit want to know how they deduce that reasoning, because obviously, if you're gonna side with someone who's done something like that, either you're a brainwashed fucking idiot, or you legit believe what he did was right. And I want to meet the person, or at least feel the person that has that mentality.
But we live in a very weird time, right? The world is weird. Not just America, not just our local communities, but everything's so weird. And what makes it weirder is when you have a guy who's actually a genius saying that the world is going to get weirder. That bothers me. When Elon Musk is in an interview and says, the world's going to get weird, that bothers me. Because it's already too fucking weird for my comfort.
So if,
Also, think about it like this. Elon Musk and some other people are working on AI, and they're too far in to say they can go back.
So this is the thing, right? Neuralink, right? Everybody's
Absolutely.
talking about Neuralink.
let's fill them in if they haven't.
So I watched the interview. I watched the demonstration they did with the pigs, and I understand how it works. It's a chip that they implant into your skull that is less than 10 millimeters thick, and it's a machine that puts pain receptor fibers into nerve reception, and it's able to help with certain ailments and diseases, mostly spine and anything to do with the neck or brain.
Yeah, if you're paralyzed. So what it does is it detects your neurons and when they're fired off in your synapses in your brain. And there's small, tiny fibers that detect this stuff, and they drill a hole in your skull and place this chip back there. And the big part of it is that at some point, anyone will be able to have one that doesn't necessarily need one as a medical type of issue. And in this interview, which happened at this point, I guess, a week ago? Not even a week ago.
Like last Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
With the demonstration with the pigs.
So basically, it's public knowledge now that the creator of Neuralink has on record said that if you've watched Black Mirror, there's a very good chance that that shit is real and it's coming. And if you haven't watched Black Mirror, it's going to be basically like a docu-series at some point.
I've seen an episode of Black Mirror where the dude died and they made a clone of him.
Yeah.
And he felt nothing, like
Yes.
sex, he didn't feel pain, nothing.
See, I'm glad you brought that up because, like 3 months ago, Elon Musk was on the Joe Rogan Experience, and
I've watched some clips of that.
Okay, and Joe asked him, "It's like, okay, where do you see Neuralink 25 years from now?"
Yeah.
And he said that it's like when a person dies, it'll be possible to upload that individual self-conscious into a cloud-based system. So thinking about that for a second, this is going to be man-made immortality where your consciousness is still going to be alive through the internet. Like, you know how scary it is to see a deceased actor or celebrity that you follow on social media still tweeting? It's obvious that you know because you're a fan that individual is dead, but this is going to be real-time feedback from a deceased individual.
The initial shock of that is going to be really wild, but imagine living in a world where you could still get messages from Robin Williams.
Oh, dude, why'd you have to pull on my heartstrings like that?
Because I wanted to make sure you
That would
got
be
that
insane.
shit.
That's how you know Tyler and I are Neuralink, because I was just thinking about Robin Williams.
So I want you to think about Robin Williams in a new summer blockbuster comedy in 2050.
So basically, Bicentennial Man 2, the real deal.
Oh shit, that's good.
Yeah,
The thing that bothered me
I would
is
watch that.
yeah, me too.
What about that one movie where he was dressed as a nanny?
Well, Mrs. Doubtfire? Oh, no, we got Roomba for that shit now, bud.
Now it's Mr. Doubtfire.
Now it's
You
Mr.
don't-
Doubtfire.
He's reverse sex changed himself back into a man.
you
I
don't,
identify
you don't
as a
need
man.
Neuralink for Mrs. Doubtfire. I have it on Blu-ray. It was a drive-by fruity.
But dude, you're absolutely right. Think how fucked up it is that I could upload my consciousness to a cloud-based system and live on through another means. Like that episode of Futurama when he downloads Lucy Liu, right?
Yeah,
Dude, that's like breaking dimensions.
essentially, yes. Absolutely
Elon
correct.
Musk has to be a lizard person.
He has
Because
to be.
he's too transparent with the things that he says. And one of the things that I didn't like that he said was, if you have this, now this is supposed to be for medical illnesses that are debilitating. That's going to cure that, right? But then they asked, there was a Twitter question, are you going to be able to save memories and replay those memories on a DVR state? And feel it and see it real time. And his answer was, yes, we're going to get to that point. But when he said, at some point, if you just don't want it anymore, we can just take it out.
Yeah.
What person would, if it's not made for more than just medical science, what person would want to take that out? You know what? I want to go back to being paraplegic.
You know what?
There's more to it, and that's the scary part. The fact that it has a QI charger, like for an iPhone, that you attach to your head at night and recharge your head.
Yeah. Yeah.
I disagree with the charging method. I think it's going to be running off of a human bioelectricity.
No, that's what he showed it he actually showed the charging cable.
Yeah, but
it plugs into a USB.
That's version 1. We could be talking about version 10 or so.
No, this is version 2 now.
This is version. Okay, so it's still
Before,
the prototype.
it was a some type of transmitter that was behind the ear.
Yeah,
The electrodes went in. 4 electrodes went into the skull.
And yeah, he said that too. That when with version 2, you will not be able to discern the difference between someone who is Neuralinked and someone who isn't, because of the way the placement on it, your hair grows over it. And I mean, you can always do some type of way to cover it up no matter what. So you'll have augmented people and you will have unaugmented people, and that's going to bring about a dynamic, especially in like competitive sports, things like that, how can I be an augmented person and it be fair, or in any kind of like any atmosphere at all, to have that type of extra boost? It's like taking steroids, in the sense that you have an edge over your opponent that's not necessarily like regulated yet.
Well, I think bouncing off of that idea with the Neuralink, like you brought up medical uses, you brought up sports and athletics.
Think about it if they use that for like video games also.
Well, it's like I was thinking about it more in terms of bridging the gap of communication, and he did talk about direct language, because there are language barriers. So think about it. It's like, I'm going to quote Adam West from the 1966 Batman. If we all learn to speak each other's tongues, that can bring us closer to achieving world peace. So think about it. If I go to Japan or any other foreign country, like Germany, for example, shout out, and if we're all neuralinked up, if I was to speak English, you'll be able to decipher that code to your native tongue and or language, and there won't be any discrepancies in a language barrier.
You would have Google Assist built into your head.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, do you think that that's how they'll get you? That's how the stuff that makes it convenient to do things, and all that data that you're feeding into that machine is 100% being sent to the server.
Well, it's like those machines that you're fearful of now, you already have in your pocket. It's called a cell phone.
Well, yeah, exactly.
You have on your desk, it's called a computer.
The thing is, with Elon Musk, is that there's 3 reasons why I believe that he's a lizard person. First person is he's way too smart and he's way too successful for his age. Number 2, he's not a real person. And number 3 is because he's a lizard person.
Facts.
So it's kind of like the rules of Fight Club.
Wikipedia.
Shout
out, not sponsored.
He is the leader of all of the elites in the world.
I mean,
I tell you what, if Neuralink was a real thing, bam, I would know about it, because if they would want to know what pure genius is, they would want to get inside Grovon's mind, I would think, bam.
We're getting about to get learned. What you got in mind?
Well, nothing right now, but I'm just saying, sometimes when, like the light bulb goes off or something, they might want to see what's going on. Like if I'm thinking about, I write poetry sometimes, like, little turtle on that log, what you doing to that poor frog? I'm sure glad frogs can't log. I don't even know about, something like that. Or little bird in the sky, why you poo-poo in my eye? I'm sure glad the cows can't fly.
Have another drink, Ravon.
Oh, I already had me 2 or 3, babe. I had 4 natty lights before I got here. I like to drive with the old saying, 4 on the floor and the 5th under the seat, babe. You ever had that? I'm very excited about something that's coming up real soon. You remember we used to go eat at that old restaurant down the bayou, that little place called the Cajun Twist, babe? You remember that, T. Blanche?
Oh man, yeah, that's a nice place.
Bro, let me tell you some of the best fucking oysters I ever had, bro.
Oh yeah.
Well, they opened up a new place. You heard about that?
Wait, what?
They opened up a new place up the bayou. They down the bayou, and now they open a new place up the bayou. And they called Grovon and they said, bruh, you them rebellious motherfuckers you be running around with, doing all kind of shit and some else and some more, you think you can come down here and say something? I said, fucking right, yeah.
They said that?
Yeah, just like that.
They asked you
I got that in writing.
Oh, yeah.
But we're gonna be doing that soon. We're going to do that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Free oyster pull bar.
That's all it takes.
Ooh.
Man, babe, that's all I want.
That's all.
That's all you want?
Fucking A, man. Well, Grandma, let me ask you something real quick. What do you think? Where would you put the Neuralink on you?
Man, babe, I'd probably put it on my chode. And for y'all that don't know what that is the taint, the tizzy, the nerpium or whatever. That's a scientific term, the nerpium. The road map, they call that.
The seam, God's seam.
Let me ask you something. You ever seen a lady friend that had one of them?
All the time.
Them things that was like 4 to 10 inches long between the ass. The ass and the pussy was about 10 inches away. You ever seen one like that?
God's seam.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
I thought that was a pen from Apple
But
Maps.
I think if I had to, I would want to put it there because they say that they want it in the most sensitive pressure point.
Mm-hmm.
And in Gros Ventre, that's my pressure point. If you're gonna do like some type of Japanese jab or something, that's where you want to bring Gros Ventre down. I'm giving away a secret because I had a few too many beers today. But if we're in a fight, that's how you get Gros Ventre. You jab him in that little area right there. Done.
Karate chop to the
So
tank.
how like what noises will you make if someone just went yeah
Well,
to the
first of
tank?
all,
So
let me tell you something, bruh. You ain't gonna sweep the leg on Gros Ventre, bruh. I've been watching Cobra Kai on the net chills or whatever they call that.
that chills.
But you ain't sweeping my fucking leg. You might try and stab a tank, but you ain't sweeping the fucking leg, man.
One finger death blow.
Yeah, I love that band One Finger Death Blow. They got that fucking stupid song about, oh, daddy, you fucked me. Yeah, I hate that shit.
Oh, that's corn.
He's doing a jutsu.
Thank you for listening to Dank Swamp Rebellion. Check us out on dsrtalks.com.